We are live. We are live. We are live. Hey, everybody. What's going on? It's your boy MM2K. I'm here with Cold Blood. Cold Blood, man. We was just talking, brother. Oh man, you can't go to full Monty with your PlayStation 5 Pro yet, man. That sucks. Explain to the people why.
Because there's no disk drive on it. Like, bruh, come on, Sony. Yeah. Why is there no disk drive on that shit? And why can't I buy one?
I put the wrong link here.
This Pro right now is only half worth what it should be. Mm-hmm. Because I can't play half of my fucking games.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole disc thing is a mess. Hold on one second. Just talk to the people. Our water ran they fucking shut off our water at the last minute because they're doing a water main, and the smell is coming back through my house, and I need to open my windows. Hold on one second.
Damn, why even start a stream? Hey, Real Roller, what's up, bro?
Yeah, they fucking did something. Well, let me explain what this is before I get into anything. What's going on, Real Vision? Good to see you. This is the show, but we're changing the format up. Before Cold Blood went on vacation, we were talking, and he came up with a great idea. He's like, look, man, it's cool and all that we do like early bird special and stuff for the members before each podcast, but for the main podcast, let's just get everybody in here. And what we can do, what I was thinking is like maybe make the so the members aren't totally missing out. We can make the first 30 minutes members members chat. Who can send messages? Yeah, we'll do the first 30 minutes like members chat, and then anybody else can comment directly after that. So yeah, we're looking to who can send messages. We're looking to and I'm making it members chat now. We see first 30 minutes members chat. Hit join button and submit questions. And you guys can send us questions like Real Royal Vision. Was that you or was that Juice? Somebody was mad because Cold Blood wasn't in here yesterday. They was like, he tell him to get his ass off the Pro. It was one of y'all. Y'all like, tell him to get his ass off the Pro. It's time for y'all to get back on set or some shit. I can't remember who it was. It was Real Vision or if it was Juice. But yeah, first 30 minutes will be members chat, just so you guys don't feel like you're completely being thrown out, and then the rest of it, then we're going to start like the show in 30 minutes. So, but yeah, man, that sucks, bro. That you got to get a fucking like I'm looking, like when I go to work, I'm looking. That shit is scarce to find everywhere. And hit that like button too. Hit that like button, and if as members come in, if you have any questions for us, just shoot them to us for the first 30 minutes as everybody piling in. I also got to do something here. Hopefully it doesn't mess with the stream. I didn't, because we did this so early. And we didn't do a pause in between. I didn't. Damn it! I hate when it does that. I didn't hit up the Facebook people. Yeah, man, they got it right here that they're working on a water main break. I was wondering why when I went to go shower this morning, I was like, the water pressure is low as fuck, but whatever. And come to find out, it's because came and did the water main and didn't knock on anybody's doors, didn't tell anybody anything. You suck. So Cold Blood, you said you did get a chance to at least see Stellar Blade in its pro enhance. I mean, even though you already beat it, you know, there's really no. Well, when that Nier Automata and DLC comes out, and I think that's going to be free, that might give you a reason to hop back in it. But
to look at some outfits with the PSSR enhanced version of it.
Well, you know, I think just overall. Well, see, you don't see. That's the difference for you. Like for me, for you outside of, what is that? Final Fantasy Rebirth. I don't think you really mind if I got this right. I don't think you really mind the performance modes. Like you really weren't too bothered because you played in quality mode, right? Most of the time.
No, yeah, you're lying on my fucking name, bro. I'm gonna tell it every time. No, the only time I will play a quality mode is if the performance mode is absolute dog shit, like impossible to play. Mm-hmm. And that didn't happen many times, so I was almost always on the performance mode.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always thought that the performance modes, even though they were playable and they look good, you know, like Stellar Blade I thought still looked good. I would have preferred to get better visuals in those performance modes. And so when I put on Stellar Blade in that pro mode, oh my God. I was like, what the frick? Spider-Man looked great. But see, you have most of those games physical. That's gonna suck. That's definitely gonna suck. As you guys
Spider-Man I could play, but why? I mean, yeah. It's always the question why, because I beat all of those.
Yeah, what did I play? Was there anything that I play? No, there's nothing that I play. I just wanted to check out the visuals on different games. The one that surprised me the most, though, like I wasn't surprised by Stellar Blade, I was just in awe. The one that surprised me the most was Dead Island. Because I compared that, I did that last night because I was trying to get some footage, but I just didn't have enough time to do it. I compared it to the GeForce Now Ultimate version. And I don't know if the GeForce Now Ultimate version just doesn't have DLSS in it or something like that. I can't remember. But the Pro Enhanced version put it to shame. I said, whoa, hold on.
Like anything native now is gonna put your cloud streaming to shame.
Well, you can't call it native. That ain't native. That's PSSR doing that shit. That ain't native.
Yeah, but it's native hardware. You're not seeing a fucking video feed or some bullshit from the internet.
Well, I mean, look, the magic, we got to be real. The magic in the PlayStation is the PSSR. That's the magic. That's the thing. So yeah, you may have native hardware doing some shit, but the PSSR, which is AI and machine learning, gives you these bread pixels that you can't tell are real or fake. And when you're dealing with AV1, even over a stream, it's a lot of it is lossless too. So you're not dealing with the YouTube type compression with AV1 when it's coming from GeForce Now. So GeForce Now, like Cyberpunk Overdrive mode, even through stream on GeForce Now, looks phenomenal. Even though it is native on PlayStation, it's not a 4080 being streamed over AV1 lossless. And even if there isn't DLSS in what do you call that game? Dead Island 2. Even if there isn't DLSS, that's still amazing. Like PSSR is the shit. It's the new king. I'm sorry. I mean, it's not the king right now, but once it becomes of age, it's going to be unstoppable.
No, Moss, you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting now.
What about?
It's all about it's all about the older HDR on Xbox, bro. That's the best one.
Yeah. Like, what did they say? No, it's no. See, now you're bullshitting, bro. Like, Cold Blood, I don't know. I think you secretly went to Redmond. You didn't go on family vacation. I think you secretly went to Redmond, and you're working with Phil, and you guided him in his Bloomberg interview. You helped with this is Xbox, and you're trying to bullshit us because you're not saying anything about UDNA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, UDNA is going to be the real game changer for console gaming. Like, that's it. It's taken over. You better just deal with it. UDNA.
Oh, wait. So some kind of fucking architect to some GPUs is now somehow the game changer for consoles.
Yeah. I'm saying yeah. I side with Colt. I'm saying, look. Let me say this real quick. To we love Mag here. Mag has an open invitation, and Mag has come here multiple times. And as I think, as a good friend and co-host should, he's made the case for Colt. It was like, look, man, Colt's not grifting. And Colt, he's being a very good friend. And I'm not saying that Mag doesn't believe it. He believes that. I'm a tougher friend. Cold Blood and I, we're tougher friends. Like, we'll call each other out loud. We don't give a shit. We're tougher friends. I'm sorry. This UDNA stuff, it's bullshit. It's utter bullshit. And I'm not mad at people that befriend Colt and be like, oh, no, because I don't know this guy personally. You know, Cold Blood and I don't know this dude personally. I've never podcast with the dude, even though we both are proteges of Z. I've never podcast with the dude. I was never on Beastfire when he was there. But look, man. This dude. Now I will say this. And I will call it out friend or foe. Like, Cold Blood has, look, I don't think these motherfuckers could ever hang in a DM with us because they'd be so salty. I think Mag is the only one that could hang in a DM with us. I think everybody else would be so fucking salty and pride be hurt. They wouldn't know what to do. Look, friend or foe, man, if somebody's out there bullshitting, you can call it out and not, besmirch their pride. I'm going to tell you, man, like, Colt with that UNITY, Queen Latifah shit, whatever the fuck you be trying to promote. that's bullshit. And I'm glad to see like people like Fonzarelli, who was on that bullshit too. Fonz, I love you. You know I love you, bro, but you was on that bullshit. I'm glad to see people like Fonzarelli just say, okay, the gig is up. Fuck it. I'm back to old Fonz. You know what I'm saying? I know Fonz will sit there and will say, well, no, man, I was always true to myself. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of y'all were saying shit that y'all don't believe. Because y'all thought that the waves were hitting in a certain way. That being said, this ain't it. Like, you guys, if you guys focus more on, what do you call it? If you guys focus more on just gaming in general, having your preferences, saying, hey, look, my preference is Xbox, but telling the truth about everything that's going on, yeah, are you going to see a dip because there was a grift for so long? Sure. But it's the old adage, destroy and rebuild. Just rebuild. You know what I'm saying? You guys got all those production skills and shit like that. Just change the heart of your content versus I'm going to placate to an audience and try to really stir up the YouTube funnel and just like say, we're just going to focus on games and game platforms, and we're going to say who's doing right, who's doing wrong. Can't go wrong by that because you have longevity that way. Anybody can catch it. Like we see people all the time. Like I'm a Porter Rock was doing a show. Oh, I don't know if you caught it. This dude, I guess, keeps calling him out or whatever. I mean, he reminds me of my son, bro. My son trying to be a content. That's some dumb dog shit my son would try to do to try to, get a quick come up. Just randomly go to people on his Hachitachi flip phone and record them and shit and talk shit on them. Anybody can do that. Like we could do that. If we wanted to be PlayStation fanboys extraordinaires, we could do that. But that doesn't suit for longevity, especially when you run into these situations like this. Like we're in a good spot because we keep it a buck across the board, whether it's Xbox or PlayStation. Xbox can die and we'll laugh at them and say, ha, hold yourself. PlayStation can go the way of the dodo bird. We'll say, see, tried to tell y'all, you fuck around and find out. We're always going to be focused on what's good for gaming. Here, let me do this. Thank you guys. And again, this is something new that we're trying. The first 30 minutes of the shit, like for that, what we used to do is we used to take that first initial hour and go all the way to on a member stream with it and just rap to members for an hour and then do the live show. But then, we end up with 3 hours. We end up with an hour members podcast and 3 hour regular podcast. People got games to play. People got shit to do. So we're going to mix everything together. We're going to do a 30 minutes members chat stream, and then we're going to go right into the show. But come on in, folks. All right, as I'm getting everything set up. Also, I got an awesome. Go ahead, brother.
The minute we make it public for everyone to chat, take the damn quiz for the Xbox shit. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, are you serious? Oh yeah, I gotta do that.
Let's do that, bro. It's so
does
hilarious.
It have Sarah like I suspected? Does it have Sarah Bond written all over it? That's what I suspect.
I mean, probably.
That's what I suspect. This is her baby.
That sounds like someone that worked for T-Mobile or whatever.
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, this has her written all over it. Has her written all over it. If I could bet a body part, I would. and get an extra one. I don't know what I would do with the extra body part, but still. Let me see. I want to get you guys in here. I want to.
No, Moss. My first impression of the Pro is it looks better. But where the fuck is the disk drive? Goddamn, give it that disk drive. I'm going crazy here, bro. I got so many games that I could play on it. Shit, I can't.
And I'm going to tell you this, Cold Blood. There should have been 2 models. There should have been
absolutely.
2 models. There should have been
absolutely.
Yeah, there should have been 2 models. Because I mean, we can bitch and moan about the price, and rightfully so, But at least make the fucking disk drive available. If you bundle it, you're making it available. Like I would have got the diskless one, and you would have got the disk drive one, and we would both be happy. Because I'm telling you, bro. I mean, it's a little bit different for you because you beat everything already. But I'm playing like GeForce Now. Me and you, we're gonna have to get on the phone. We're gonna have to rap, bro. Like. I thought 2024 was. I thought 2024 was going to be a year where it was just like, okay, this is PlayStation's year, and in 2025 I'm gonna hop back on G4. We gotta talk, okay? We gotta get on the horn. We gotta meet. We gotta do whatever, because you know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. I don't know if this is my thing anymore. Look, it's gonna get worse in 2025. I played more, like, bro, you know where I was at the beginning of Stellar Blade. I'm already in the city now. That's how much Stellar Blade I played. I went from 6% on Spider-Man 2 to 18% in just a weekend. Like, I'm so captivated by these visuals on a console that I'm gaining more than I ever have been. And now I'm trying to price a Portal. Like it's gonna get ridiculous. It's gonna get ridiculous out here. Let's answer some of these questions real quick, fellas. We got Real World Vision. He says chillin', bro. He said laugh out loud. That was juice. Ice Queen Gamer says, hey, MM2K, just been struggling today. Just had a few things on my mind, but apart from that, all fine. Hey, Ice Queen, we're always glad to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully, we can put you in a good space mentally. You know what I'm saying? We could talk about some Xbox and kick Phil's ribs in. All right, that makes me feel better. I don't know about you. And he said that was Juice. Yo, hey Juice, he's here. Talk your shit now. Talk your shit now on my bro and tell him he's not allowed to play his PlayStation 5 Pro. He got to be here on the channel. Talk your shit now, Juice. Real Voice said, Mars, did you check out Black Ops 6 after the patch? I would have to buy it. And I don't know if I'm going to buy it. I mean, like, I bet you it looks fantastic. Because I'm not going to play the multiplayer. I might do zombies, though. I might do zombies. But I would only do zombies and play it if Cold Blood and I both got it. Is it like cross-play Cold Blood? Like, could you like do zombies from PC and I do it from the PlayStation? Or vice versa?
It should be.
Okay, all right. Well, then that might be an option. We might do that. New Game Plus Boss Rush. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of I saw that for Dead Island had a lot of New Game Plus. Juice said, MM, that's not how they made their money. They made their money being Xbox Infowars. It's coming. I knew it. Oh shit. Oh God. This is Xbox marketing is not good enough. I don't, man. Like, we're gonna do a live poll again too. Well, we did one yesterday. The majority of y'all said that thing was trash. I'm gonna show y'all the poll that we did on YouTube, and hopefully you guys check it out. Cold Blood, you have a disk drive for your PC? Oh, he needs needs a disc drive for his games though, Juice. Bro, you tripping, man. Hey, let me go grab my coffee real quick. Hey, Cold Blood, take care of Juice, man. Juice is tripping today. I don't know what the hell he talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, bro. I have Final Fantasy 16 on this. I got Rebirth on this. I got Metaphor on disc. I got Astrobot on disc, bro. What the fuck, man? You expect me to buy all these games again? Nah, ain't happening. And I still don't want to go all digital, bro. Like, I still want that damn option for physical, as long as it's fucking available to me.
All this back on. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. He says, I only said it because I missed his cynical ass. No, we fucking with you, Juice. We know. You know. All right.
Wait, what did he say?
He says, I only said it. He said he was only talking shit yesterday because he missed your cynical ass. He says, I like fucking with Cold Blood.
Yeah, but you're not really fucking with me. I'm just telling you how it is and why I wait on the damn disk drive.
It's coming. I knew it. It's coming. Hold on. I don't know why I got that stuck in my head. Let's spend another 30 minutes laughing at Xbox. The pain.
Oh, yeah, you made the chat now public for everyone?
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now.
And then go to this damn quiz, bro.
Yeah,
That shit is funny.
Let me see here. It's coming. It's coming. Now we're back. Okay, now the chat is open to everybody. Subscriber mode is off. Everybody chat it up. But that's something new we're going to do. I like that. What do y'all think? Subs in members. It's coming.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Of course you do, because it was your idea, motherfucker. That's why you think it's great.
No. Wait. My idea was just to scrap members stream entirely on Friday.
Oh,
that was all you, bro.
You said, yeah, that was good. Okay, that's what we'll do then. Well, the bulk of it is scrapping the member stream on Friday. I think that makes more sense. Because we got to be cognizant. And I know y'all keep forgetting, but it's my fault because I don't think I do a good enough job in illustrating this. Cold Blood is an entirely different time zone. And I have the luxury, even though I'm running a couple of businesses, I have the luxury to do most of my shit from home. You know what I'm saying? I just got a naggy wife who, as long as I can find some money somewhere, or as long as there's money somewhere that she can go play with and get out my hair, I'm fine. Cold Blood doesn't have that luxury. He got to go and, take care of shit. So we got to be mindful of that. He got to get his rest. He got to get his gaming time in, all that shit. So like us doing an hour's member show, then doing another 3.5 hours strict, like, it's a little too much. He says, Michael Morton says, I'm listening to you guys on Xbox. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about.
Hell yeah. We're being represented on everything.
On everything. It's coming. All right, now where do I go? Okay, let's go Xbox. All right, we're gonna do this live, and then we're gonna laugh. Oh, that's right. Sensitive. So sensitive. So we're on Xbox.com. Okay. Let's go here. What is an Xbox? Oh, I think they already got rid of it. Cause this shit was they must already be admitting that the campaign is trash. Oh man.
Really?
It's gone. Yeah, because I went to the Xbox site and it's already gone, unless they moved it somewhere.
Can you Google it maybe?
Yeah, let me try that.
Because that shit is hilarious, bro. And you didn't do it yesterday.
I know. Oh, this is an Xbox. All right, so here goes the blog post. Hopefully there's a link in the blog post. This is an Xbox. In fact, that you're reading, okay. This is a partnership. Xbox gear, this is invitation. Oh, here it goes. Yeah, so they got rid of it on the main page, but here it goes, folks. All right, let me put the full web on. Let's do this shit, bro. This is an Xbox quiz.
Wait. Boss, Albert Guichard said, my toilet is the Xbox.
You, my friend, get the comment of the day. Can I pin that shit? Yeah, I'm gonna pin this message. You, my friend, get the comment of the day. My toilet. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Can anybody beat Albert Gouchard? We might want to do something with that. Like if you motherfuckers come up with a comment of the day by the time we end the stream, you know what I'm saying? We might throw something out there every week or whatever. All right. Take our official, this is an Xbox quiz to find out more about what it is, what it ain't. Here we go. All right. Oh shit. Okay. Let's see. Start the quiz. Okay, is this an Xbox? Yes. It's timed. Is this an Xbox? Yes. Oh, you actually get points. Is this an Xbox? No. This is stupid. Oh, yes, this is not an. Oh, is this an Xbox? Yes. Is this an Xbox? Yes, it still is an Xbox. Intuitively enough, the Xbox Series is in fact an Xbox. We tried to make that clear with the name. You know, that Xbox part, because it combines the power of the Xbox with the best value in gaming. Is this an Xbox? I should have put yes. No. This is a Bito box. While it may help power your day after lunch, it can't power your dreams like, oh my fucking God. What is this shit? I know, Juice. Like, what the fuck is this? What am I looking at, bro? What is this shit? Oh my fucking God! Is this an Xbox? Yes. Hold on. Finally, you can play your Xbox on a smart TV. Well, you could before, but now you can do it with an. Oh my God! No. Who was the comedy writer for this, Pastor? Like who wrote this shit? This is who the fuck did they tap to be the comedic talent? They go post up? Like this is the dumbest shit. This is dumb. There's nothing funny about this. This is embarrassing. Is this an Xbox? I guess so. Like, I guess the fuck so. The power of Xbox is in the palm of your hand or the palm of two hands. So you can't, so you don't drop. Oh my God. Hey, bro. Whose man's is this? What the fuck? Who wrote this shit? This is by far the corniest shit I've seen. No wonder they took it off the main page. All right. This is either way, the Asus ROG Ally X and other gaming handhelds offer a portable way to stream games with Game. Oh my God. Is this an Xbox? Yes. That's right. You can wear an Xbox directly on your face with MetaQuest headset, which can stream hundreds of games with Game Pass Ultimate. Is this an Xbox? Yes. We probably say this all about all of them, but this is Xbox straight fire. Bro, just shut it down. Hey, Satya, do me a favor. Just shut it down. Shut it down. Count your losses. Sell this to Samsung or somebody. Like, shut it down. Shut it down. Just stop fucking around, bro. You got a $30 million raise, man. You don't need this shit, man. Just shut it down. Just distribute ABK games and call it a day.
Corey, yes, this chat is also an Xbox. You can you can list all your hopes and dreams in there.
Bro, this is corny as fuck. I feel my nuts shrinking every time I read a line. I'm getting neutered with each button click. Bro, this is so horrible. This is so bad. To watch Xbox of old transition to this dirt dog shit. This is corny as fuck. What is this? Bruh.
But you ask what this is? This is Xbox.
God damn. I hope the final emoji or item is a turd. Is this an Xbox? I'm gonna smash my keyboard. Fuck yeah. What is this? Why is that? Bro. Somebody planted double agents at Microsoft to kill Xbox. And don't give me that dog shit about, don't be mad because Xbox is a bigger thing. Don't be sore. Don't give me that dumb dog shit. There's 1,000 ways to skin a cat. Not this way. This is the dumbest fucking rollout ever. And I don't care if people are behind this and they're crying when they hear this. People should be bullied. We're fucking gamers. Not this shit. I don't I didn't expect to get on the internet and have my nuts shriveled before my eyes. This is dog shit. This ain't for gamers, it's for fucking Lifetime Network. It's the Nickelodeon. This is some dumb shit. I'm a fucking adult. I can't get behind this shit. What is this? Who is their target audience? Juice says it's turds. This is turd paper. You know, when you're walking your dog and shit, and they shit in somebody's yawn and you got scoop. This is the turd paper that people use to pick up the dog shit. This is dumb. This ain't got nothing to do about them trying to be on the cloud or nothing. Every time they roll, it's stupid. All right, let's go on. We got one more question. Are you viewing this on an Xbox? Yes, I am. Yes, even the browser that you're using to look at this page, showing you this page, within this page. Oh my fucking. I can see Sarah Bond. Oh, this Phil, Matt, what do you think? And they're just sitting there like, whatever. We know they're sitting there talking to themselves. We know we ain't good at our jobs, but goddamn, what is this shit? That's why Phil looks like he hasn't eaten in days. Because he hasn't eaten in days. Because he keeps throwing up every time he sees that he has to go and promote this shit. Every turn Xbox takes, it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. What the fuck is this? View my score. Oh my God, I got 16. Why didn't I get 1,700? Why? Well, because there's not a picture. My avatar doesn't have a picture of me kissing Phil Spencer. What is this? I ain't got time for that. I want out of this. I want out of this shit. I don't want to be here no more. I want mommy. I don't want to be here no more. This shit is horrible, bro. He said, "What's up, chat? My pocket is an Xbox." I don't know, Michael. I don't know. Here's what I surmise, though. This is my educated guess. I think Sarah Bond is behind this. Why do I think Sarah Bond is behind this? Because I see a pattern here. And it started with that Bloomberg interview. Now, a lot of people have assessed, and hopefully Meg or Tim Dog or somebody, one of our friends that, have access to this information. Matter of fact, fuck it. Let me hit up Tim Dog right now. I'm going to hit up Tim Dog right now. I was just rapping to him a couple days ago. Yo, Tim. Here we go. Yo, Tim. What the fuck is let me see, Stadia hating ass doing? Is doing. If you free, bro, on the show, I gotta tap you for info about this new campaign, and I know people want to hear your perspective. I don't know, to be honest with you, and I'm just shooting in the dark here. Because I know Mag is on vacation. He out here, he doing his damn thing. Shout out to Mag. If you free, bro, hop on the show. I gotta talk. That's my bro, Tim. I love Tim. That's my bro. And I know a lot of y'all are surprised that a lot of these people I actually talk to on a regular basis. But again, this is not about me trying to get clicks or trying to, guess who I know. No, these are people that I'm cool with, for real. So I'm not trying to exploit a friendship. But no, we got to talk to Tim, bro. I got to get Tim on here, and I just need to know who is behind. Here's my theory. Cold blood, and as usual, of course, stop me at any time if you think I'm going into the weeds or if you have a different thought. This is why I think Sarah Bond is behind this. And I'm not going to waste time and try to pull up the old Bloomberg article. But if you guys can remember from the old Bloomberg article, I always emphasize on that because I talk about what she said about Phil Spencer, about her needing HR class to understand what he says, and her actually embarrassing bro by saying I had to put Post-its on my fucking monitor in order for me to understand, to show that I understand. She's trying to exert her authority over the man that she reports to by saying, I'm actually smarter than this dude. And so in a very subliminal way, I'm smarter than this dude, and I know what needs to happen more so than this dude. He doesn't even know how to convey what it is that he wants. But because I'm in the position where I'm at now, and we have to go by his book, I have to dumb myself down to his level to understand what it is that he needs. Anybody out there in the professional world that have been in similar situations like that knows that's exactly how it comes across. Now, a lot of you fanboys or fangirls out there that may hear that may love your Xbox, you may, dunk your shit in your Xbox slot like that scene off American Pie. Those of you that are like, no, MM, you're just hating. She was just giving you the behind the scenes. No, anybody in the professional world knows what type of light that casts somebody in, especially somebody that you report to. I would never, and I've had some dumb bosses. I would never, ever, for somebody that I'm still employed to, say, you know what, I had to go to HR to understand how to talk to this dude or this female. And I got to write a note that says, do what he wants, not what he says. Meaning, this dude don't even know how to convey what it is that he wants to do. And if you guys think I'm bullshitting, imagine Phil saying something like that about Satya. Do you think he's there day two? No way. So you don't feel comfortable saying something like that unless you're purposefully trying to say, look, things are like this now, but things are about to change. And I'm instrumental in that change. And I'm letting you know how instrumental I'm in that change because Xbox is supposed to change. They didn't know how to change that. That's why they're tapping me. And I think a connection even goes further to when she was at Bloomberg and she fumbled the interview, and when she was at the what's it called and she felt out of place. A lot of y'all took that as in she was uncomfortable. I thought it was strange, but I didn't think she was, or that she was like disillusioned or disheartened because of the change. I don't think it was that she was disheartened. I think she was uncomfortable because she's like, look, I'm really not invested in this shit that you guys think is important. I really don't care about it. Xbox is going to be burnt down and rebuilt, and that's all I care about. So yeah, you telling me about what's it called? That's why she had that awkward ass response to the what's it called studio being shut down. She doesn't care. That's not her concern. Even for the Xbox podcast, where I think that was probably more a Matt Booty and a Phil Spencer who have been placating to their Twitter audience and their fanboy audience so long, she don't care about that. She doesn't give a fuck about that. That's why out of the three, she felt out of place. And I'm going to assume that now, because Phil is the one whose vision lost outside of Call of Duty still being dating Game Pass, and we still got to see how that's going to roll. I mean, it flew off the shelves for PlayStation 5, but the losses in sales on PC and Xbox, we still got some months to see how that's going to long-term affect the losses they're going to incur versus if they would have just had it for sale on Xbox and PC and not dating Game Pass. We still got some time to figure that out. But it could be, look, Phil, Sarah's on board. I'm on board. Amy's on board. You still seem having a difficult time understanding that we don't give a fuck about the console. Maybe it'll help you if you go to these different places and tell them that the kitty litter is Xbox. Toilet wrap is Xbox. Tampon is Xbox. Everything is Xbox. Phil, let them know. Maybe you'll come down to reality like the rest of us. That's what I see. I see Sarah Bond being the outlier, being the entity that is helping to inject Satya's will, Amy Hood's will into Xbox, where you might have Phil Spencer and Matt Booty pushing back a little bit because they're used to placating, twisting words and shit for the sake of the Xbox fanboy and fangirl. And those days are over. This media campaign, I've been following and talking about Phil extensively for over 10 years. This does not feel like Phil Spencer at all. Because even Phil Spencer, one thing Phil may not be able to put out good games. He may not be able to make sure that a product does what it's supposed to do. But one thing that Phil knows how to do is rally up people that are interested in the console. And I think if Phil was behind the messaging of Xbox Now, he would have put this out in a totally different way, in a way that would have been more, that would have said the same stuff, but would have been more appealing to the base. I did nothing. This survey and these products, these t-shirts and the underwear and all the shit that they're selling. Like, I think even Phil Spencer knows, no, this is not going to win the day. This is not going to win the day. Like this shit right here. This looks like it comes from a mobile exec who's now in gaming, who has this cute idea of, how to talk to gamers. Yeah, we got this. We got the writer off of off of All That from Nickelodeon and shit back in the 90s. We got one of those writers to join us, Keenan and Kale, to tell some gaming jokes and make this is an Xbox, this is not an Xbox. Like, they actually have a sticker. Look, hold on. Look at this. Look, trust me, I'm not the crackhead here. They actually have a sticker. Look at this shit that you're supposed to put on shit that says this is not an Xbox. Like, I get that you have the shirt, but that's still stupid. This is not an Xbox. Like, this is dumb. This is so stupid. Why don't you just have one simple message, this is an Xbox, and just have something under it? Just have a picture under it. Or say, look, my phone is an Xbox, and have an arrow pointing to one of the hands and have this is an Xbox. Hashtag this is an Xbox. Or something like that. I mean, it's still stupid. But this right here, like, this is not Phil Spencer. Phil Spencer, if he's good at anything, he's not good at necessarily conveying the truth, but he's good at disseminating a message. This does not speak Phil Spencer to me. This speaks Satya Nadella, Amy Hewitt, through Sarah Bond. But believe you me, I'm not one of those people that believe that Phil Spencer was taking them to the promised land. I absolutely do not believe that. Did my brother respond to me? I'm not one of those people that believe that. The Xbox would have failed anyway. The only way Xbox will succeed is if they get rid of their leadership and get new people in. But yeah, this is Sarah Bond. That's what I totally believe. You know what I mean? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so let's read some more of your comments, because we're all like this is insanity. I still stand by what my thoughts yesterday, and again, Cold Blood put out a great case on why he thinks there was another campaign that was horrible, that was worse than this. But me personally, I think this is the worst I've ever seen Xbox. Like they're totally neutered. What's is woman type? She said, who is this dumb shit targeting? Who is their target audience for this? I don't know. Everyone in the Xbox community should apologize to Tim Dog. I wouldn't say, here's my thoughts. And Tim is my brother. I don't think everybody needs to apologize to Tim Dog. I think the people that targeted and attacked him need to apologize to Tim Dog. I think everybody in the Xbox community should apologize to Next Gen 720. That's who I think everybody should apologize to, is Z. Z, even though he was being comical about it and being funny, Z, who broke ground and made it, because y'all don't understand, like 13 years ago or whenever it was, 2008, on YouTube, there were hardly no Xbox creators. It's kind of like how it was now, like because the 360 was doing so popular, you had a lot of PlayStation people flocking to YouTube talking shit on Xbox because they couldn't go to the forums. Like I was in those forums with the Xbox, like just slaughtering. They couldn't go to MySpace. They couldn't go nowhere. They went to YouTube. And so YouTube started to grow this community of PlayStation gamers where Xbox gamers couldn't survive there on YouTube. And then in comes Z. In comes Next Gen 720. And Z was fighting everybody. And that's some of the best content I think that Z had was during those days when he was lone wolfing it and just coming after everybody, just making videos, and it was just hilarious. So Z pretty much made it okay and cool for you to come on YouTube and be a fan of Xbox. There was a time period when that was not happening. Kind of like, and it's crazy because the whole dynamic is completely shifted. Now YouTube caters to hating on PlayStation because of the same dynamic. Xbox is getting its back blown out. No Vaseline. PlayStation people are playing games. They don't give a fuck about talking about. They're playing the games. While you guys that hate on PlayStation or just got this hate on it, y'all come to YouTube and this is where y'all congregate. History repeats itself. It was the same thing back in what was that, 2008, 9 or 10 or whatever. I can't remember the exact year when Z started, because I didn't come here until 2017. But Z's the one that made it cool to be a fan of Xbox. Fast forward to 2017, and Z was like, hold on, something's wrong here. I don't like what this dude Phil Spencer is doing. Something ain't right. And he was trying to warn gamers of that. Like, we need to speak up, y'all. Let's speak up so Phil knows what direction it was in. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Like right now, unless they're getting embarrassed a whole heck of a lot, these companies aren't paying attention to you. Like there was a time where Phil Spencer was trying to placate to the Twitter audience or the YouTube audience or whatever, but not anymore. Those keys have been taken away from him. And for the most part, these execs, they don't pay. I mean, they pay attention, but you're not driving their decisions unless you create something called reputational risk, meaning you create so much risk that it starts spilling out into other channels, and it starts damaging their capabilities of selling their product or their service. Reputational risk. So once outside of that, they don't make decisions based off of what y'all think. That's why you see Sony doing some of the dumb shit that they've done, and they're fucking around and finding out. We're going to talk about that later in the show. But that's how it is now. Back then, it was different. It would be nothing for Phil to show up on someone's show or a mic you borrow. Like the execs were more accessible. Like you could easily contact a developer and they'll show up for a podcast or something like that. It's no problem. The fandom and the actual creators were very close. Like I remember a time when Z sent Phil Spencer a tweet and was making fun of Sea of Thieves. And Phil Spencer responded to Z while we were live on air talking about, oh, it's just a coincidence. We got more hardcore shit coming out. In which he was lying, they didn't. That won't happen anymore. That doesn't happen anymore. So at the time when that was possible, when at the time you would have more of a direct pipeline to Xbox and their execs, and they would respond and they would listen more. Z was trying to rally the troops and get gamers in the community to do the right thing and voice their displeasure. And they were refused. Phil seemed like such a good guy and like such a nice person that we don't want to put him under any strain or whatever. Like this dude don't make a 6-7 figure salary, and like, you know, he's so brittle that some words on Twitter, oh, they're beneath him, and oh my gosh. When you guys had the opportunity to have the right influence, you didn't take advantage of it. And your pathway to that influence was Next Gen 720. And y'all fucked it up. And now you got what you got. And Z tried to tell you. Now he's sitting there enjoying this PlayStation 5 Pro. He's moved on. They call Z the bot father. The bot father. The motherfucker that brought you. You think I'm bullshitting. The motherfucker that brought you Tim Dog, even though Tim Dog was less of a content creator and more of a Twitter presence. He brought you Tim Dog. He brought you Colt Eastwood. He brought you Diller. He brought you damn well every entity that you think of that is an Xbox entity came from Z's camp. they either came from Z's camp directly, or they were introduced to by somebody from Z's camp. Like, y'all wouldn't know about me if it wasn't for Z. And then there's the people that I introduced out here.
Moth. Z never apologized for Beast of Truth.
Yeah, and then there's the flip side of it. The Z brought some motherfuckers in here that should have. Oh my God. Dear Lord. But yeah, I did see his interview, or parts of it that we could see. Matter of fact, let's pull that up. Let's talk about that. Phil Spencer, Rolling Stone. Because what I was trying to do, here we go. So let's read this interview real quick. Let's go through this. Xbox CEO says there will definitely be future consoles, although the company's new ads emphasize cloud streaming. CEO Phil Spencer tells Rolling Stone there will still be a box to buy. Man, get the fuck out of my face, Rolling Stone. So why are people concerned about the messaging? Like, look, this is how they start off the article. Why are people on social media? Fans have expressed displeasure. Look, let's look at that. He can't even get into the article without saying that. Shout out to Purple Haze in the chat. And I'm gonna get to a lot of you guys' comments too. On social media, many fans have expressed displeasure at the idea that Xbox is somehow abandoning the home console market. It's true that this generation of hardware, which was led by the Xbox Series X and less powerful Series S, hasn't been a huge success for Microsoft, with reports in May indicating that Sony's PlayStation 5 has been outselling Xbox consoles nearly 5-1. Many have declared that the console wars are over, referring to the old nomenclature for the rivalry between companies like Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, swept up of much of the internet discourse in the 2000s. But is Xbox really sunsetting its console market in favor of cloud gaming? The answer is no, but it's more complicated than that. Rolling Stone recently met up with Phil Spencer in New York to discuss the future of the brand, where he touched on the themes behind the campaign ahead of its official launch. It's an interesting topic because as we look at the brand, as we're changing the brand, it means something different. It literally was a box when it was first launched. It was a direct Xbox. What it's grown into now is more accessibility. Xbox isn't just one device. Xbox on your smart TV, Xbox on your PC, Xbox on your phone, and we're in the middle of that transition. To his credit, Spencer knows very well that some fans would ultimately be turned off by the campaign, having said that some people long for the simplicity of a single box, single platform, single home, single game, but also noted that today's largest games are bigger than any individual platforms. Spencer has spent essentially his entire career at Microsoft and Xbox, beginning as an intern in 1988 and moving into the Xbox team during its launch in 2001. Knowing the company's past, he believes that the DNA of Xbox remain the same even as the company evolved. I think the thing that should really have longevity are the games, characters, and worlds, and platforms should enable us to experience those games where we want to play. That's how we think about Xbox today. I want to stop right there. Now, as someone that was a fan of Xbox at its highest point, here's what Xbox was about. Xbox was about innovation, new gaming experiences, that's what they were about, is innovation and new gaming experiences. Broadband, forcing broadband for the online service, the hard drive, in the console. The multimedia aspects, that was the innovation. But the new gaming experiences was the focus on Western developed games that Xbox put out there. They put out new exciting AAA gaming experiences. And then last but not least, they were, I would say, the top-notch gaming performance. That's what they were about. That's what made the 360 successful. That's what made the OG Xbox, I would say, successful for a launch console, especially when you're going against a juggernaut like PlayStation. It was as successful as anybody could be in that realm, especially it being their first stint at the rodeo. Xbox isn't about that. So when he talks about DNA and Xbox, the Xbox no longer has any of its DNA. There's nothing about Xbox that is innovative. There's nothing about Xbox that is bringing new experiences. Like Phil Spencer in 2019 sat up there at the DICE Summit, or not 2019, I think it was 2018, and said, we want to be like PlayStation. We want to bring the games to places, but that's not what made Xbox famous. What made Xbox famous is them highlighting different types of games, but different types of games that they knew had the potential to really bust gaming wide open and make gaming different in a positive way. And they knew that all these ideas needed was their war chest, their influence. That's it. Xbox has no influence anymore in the development of great games. They're not innovative. They're not doing something that other people are like, oh, I got to do that shit. Xbox talks about shit, and then everybody else ends up doing what they're talking about and doing it better than them. Like Xbox will talk a big game about, oh, we want to do cloud. Oh, we want to be on PC. Oh, we want to, but everybody else is doing it better. We want to have the world's most powerful console. Everything that they talk about gets done better somewhere else. The DNA of Xbox is totally gone. This fictitious bullshit that Phil is talking about, I think that the characters in the world, that's some shit that he had in his fucking head. That's what gaming is about to him. He missed all that other shit, the innovation, not just characters and worlds, but ideas that make people say, holy fuck. This is a combination of shit that I've never seen before. It's not about characters and ideas. It's about gameplay. Like, we've never seen gameplay put together the way that it was in BioShock. Knights of the Old Republic, it wasn't necessarily, it was the gameplay. You brought in innovative gameplay that people hadn't experienced prior on a console. He thinks it's simply about worlds and orcs and axes and shields. No. Gameplay, motherfucker. Gameplay. Say it with me. Gameplay. And Xbox cannot influence any more good gameplay loops. Not anymore. I mean, don't get me at Mass Effect. Yeah, there was worlds and characters there, but it was the Mass Effect gameplay, bro. Now it's dated now, or people, but when the original Mass Effect came out, that whole Paragon Renegade system, we've had stories for years. There's been game stories for years. Fucking Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII, when it originally came out, it transitioned games into stories and characters. That That wasn't what Xbox was known about. That was what PlayStation was known about. PlayStation originated the character thing. Xbox took that when needed and then added these innovative or these different types of gameplay loops. Some were successful, some weren't. But the fact that they kept trying, that's what made Xbox. It was that Paragon Renegade system and the fact that, you know, you could have an action game the way that you did, but you could freeze time and select different actions. Like, that feels dated now because people have innovated it and made it more smooth. But that shit, it was the gameplay of Mass Effect and the choices of Mass Effect, not just simply characters and worlds. PlayStation innovated on that first, bro. That's what made PlayStation big. It's their characters and worlds. Bringing in these different, weird, unique ways of gameplay was what Xbox contributed. So he's trying to rewrite history. He's telling you some shit that PlayStation did. He's trying to take their gold medal. And that's why the DNA of Xbox is gone. BioShock wasn't BioShock because of it was an underwater I mean, that was the icing on the cake. That's what took a good game and made it a great product. But at the heart of that was the gameplay loop. Mass Effect, that's a great example, Juice, as a rebuttal. But you got to remember, Mass Effect wasn't big, you know, especially when it was an Xbox exclusive. It wasn't big simply because of the story. What was bigger was the Paragon Renegade situation. The fact that the gameplay had promised that your choices in game one will affect you in the final game. And the fact that when you did get into the action, you could pause, do the action, slow down time, select an option like you could in RPG. That was new ground. And I'll give you some of the other examples to where they may have not landed well at first, but ended up becoming cult classics. Too Human. Too Human was another example of Xbox really trying to think out of the box gameplay wise and come up with new gameplay innovation. To give people new gameplay experiences. It was that this is fiction. This is fiction coming from Phil Spencer. And this right here is why Xbox is failing. They've lost their identity. You can have an identity and branch off and be better. Like my identity in real life, my identity is I'm someone, I don't like bullies. I don't try to bully people. I try to stay out of people's way. All I ask is you stay out of mine. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am as a person. But over time and years, I've become a father, a grandfather, a husband, a mentor. I've expanded what I am, but at my core belief system is, look, man, I'm not going to sit there and judge you. Just stay out of my way. Leave me the fuck alone. I'll leave you alone. That's how I roll at the core. And oh yeah, and I'm loyal to my friends. That's been me. That's the day one out of the package, MM2K. But as time going on, I've expanded. Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with expanding. If you want to go to the cloud, you go to the cloud. All that shit, who cares? But if I all of a sudden started becoming a bully and an asshole and was selfish minded and stuff like that, I've lost my core. And you don't have to lose your core to expand. Xbox lost its core today or over this week. Well, they've been lost it, but they've admitted to it. It ain't about no fucking worlds and no characters. Shut the fuck up. That was PlayStation. You don't get to take PlayStation's medal. That's what they contributed. They did that shit. When them motherfuckers dropped Final Fantasy VII and all the shit they was dropping during that time, that's their medal. It's not yours. You may have idolized that. You may want to bring that to Xbox, but Xbox had a different swag to it. They would bring you, they focused on gameplay first, innovative, quirky, new ways to interact with games. Then they would put the story and the characters on top. That's how Xbox did it. And you've totally fucked that up, Phil. I'm sorry, I had to speak on that. Because he's trying to rewrite history. Let's continue on. Oh, let me go to the chat real quick. Y'all doing it up today. We shouted out Purple Haze. He says, going on sad in real time. Corey says, I've been saying that this community doesn't matter anymore. Y'all dudes capped out the point where the people who make decisions don't take y'all seriously. Absolutely. Corey, the number one thing that you can do, trust me, and this is why I've tried to tell people, and now they're starting to see it. The number one thing that you could do that's bad is you can tell a Fortune 500 company, you can make excuses for a Fortune 500 company. That's why I argue with y'all all the time about Concord. I want PlayStation to always feel pressure and be on their toes. It's not about me dogging them and trying to make them look bad on Twitter. No, I want them to feel the pressure. I want PlayStation to be walking on eggshells because that sense of urgency is what gives us the best in gaming. And I want them to keep it up. The worst thing you can do is tell a Fortune 500 company what you're doing is okay. Why is that horrible? That's horrible. Excuse me. That's horrible because you got to understand that once you become publicly traded as a company, it's no longer your goal, or your number one goal is not to satisfy your customers. Your goal is to satisfy investors. How do you satisfy investors? You prove to investors that you got a good enough gimmick running that will have consumers coming back. So when I invest my dollar, by the end of the year, that dollar turns into $1.20. That's basically the game. That is the game. It's like when I say you go to the store and you buy grass-fed beef. You don't say, ooh, I want that grass that they, no, you don't care about the grass so much or tasting the grass so much as you do the beef. You just know that because this beef is grass-fed, it's a better quality meat. So the same thing with investors and consumers. Investors don't care about if you're doing right by the consumer. All they care about is the consumer going to keep coming. As long as the consumer is going to keep coming, okay, well that's you got a good enough gimmick. Sony's gimmick, we're lucky as Sony consumers. Sony's gimmick for the most part now, and that's slowly eroding. That's why I put their feet over the fire. Slowly, Sony's gimmick is quality. That's fortunately for us, their gimmick is quality. Where Xbox's gimmick was community. And budget. It just so happens that when it comes to gaming, something that's on the precipice or on the edge, the cutting edge floor, quality has to be job one. So Sony's gimmick works for us and the investors at the moment. But because of their positioning, they're slowly but surely testing the waters and seeing how they can step away little by little from quality. Not so much invest in quality, but and still give a little bit more to the investors. And that's where we got to snatch them by the neck. Get over it. Get your ass over here. Fuck you think you going? Because if you don't keep giving us quality, we're going to roll, and the investors are going to roll because of it. Just like whatever grass is the cows is eating, if that shit turn brown and there ain't no grass for the cow, then you ain't got no grass-fed cows, and your product's going out the window. So we always got to be cognizant of that dynamic. But yeah, that's the worst thing you can do, is let a gaming company feel like that they're off the hook, especially if they're publicly traded. Do you think that the next Xbox generation sales are worse than? Do you think the next gen or sell as most fans will jump ship? Yeah, no, of course. They're telling you right now that. And look, here's the thing too, to take into consideration. Console sales are so bad, they kind of have to do this. If you think about it, console sales are horrible. And this is a byproduct of Xbox not knowing what to do. So they're just throwing everything to stick against the wall. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they created this overnight. Something like this you got to work on for a while. But here's something that you got to remember. Xbox knew that they were going to be losing on these sales for a long time. They knew that because they projected it. When they do their quarterly projections, Amy Hood will come out there and say, yeah, next quarter is going to be worse than this quarter. So they know well in advance. Hold on one second. Hold on. Okay. They know this well in advance. Here's what they don't know. They don't know how well the PlayStation side of things are going to be perceived. They can run models and come up with guesstimates, but they don't know how well the PlayStation side of it is going to run, which is going to make their projections better in their regards or worse. And with the PlayStation 5 Pro and Digital Foundry coming out saying what they're saying, the fact that the Pro is doing better than the 4 Pro, and the fact that you got people like me out here that normally wouldn't dare buy a $700 console doing it and feel like that, hey, if this thing was even $8, I know that sounds crazy. That's how happy I am at this moment, because that's happened and it's going such in the favor of Xbox. It hurts them. Why do I say that they still, they're still trying to throw everything but the kitchen sink? Because they made these mid-gen consoles. What was they're not mid-gen consoles, but they make these newer consoles with the sparkles and the rhinestones on them. Why? If anything, maybe make some custom Xboxes that look swanky, put a few, put 1,000 of them out here or whatever. Like, you should at least be able to sell 1,000 consoles, right? Put 1,000, maybe 10,000 out there. You know what I'm saying? If you do want to put a more expensive, but do something that makes a good looking console, put out there, and do a price cut. Like, just sell what you have and do a price cut. Like, just, make some aesthetic changes, but do a price cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a Call of Duty, fuck those wraps, fuck those lunch bag wraps. A Call of Duty Xbox was needed. Why don't you have one? It's fucking stupid to me. So they tried that to try to offset the popularity of the Pro, and it's fizzled. So they probably said, even though that's why we're all like stunned and we're shocked and we're looking at how bad this campaign is, but they probably said, okay, what about this this is an Xbox campaign. Where we at with that? We need to roll that out. They probably been sitting on it. They probably slotted it or whatever. And they were probably just, you know, they had everything. They've worked on this for several months, but they probably were just sitting on it to see, all right, when do we need? Because look, think about it, y'all. What have they done? Like normally when you roll something out like this and you spend all this money on it, there's something enhanced coming, right? Like Mark Cerny and Hiroki and Herman Holst, they don't go across the country to talk about the original PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? They've already done the promotion for that. If they're going to do a promotion for something, they're doing the promotion for something new. What new is what's new out there? What is the new thing that they're rolling out? They're rolling out nothing new. This is a campaign of vapor. This is a campaign that, again, started several months ago or whatever, that they're releasing now and they're going full steam ahead for because the console is dropping. They can't just let it drop and not respond to it. Cloud gaming is coming around the corner, but why wouldn't you launch this campaign then when the cloud, or not the cloud gaming, but the a la carte purchases hitting the cloud? Why wouldn't you do this then? This would make sense then. Now we're allowing you to play your games that you've purchased outside of Game Pass on the cloud too. This is Xbox. Wouldn't that make more sense? But that they didn't do that. They're making stickers and putting out surveys and neutering your nuts for vapor. There's nothing new. Why wouldn't you wait if we're about to introduce the cloud? Why wouldn't you wait until? Why wouldn't you have something new to say? You know why they don't have nothing new to say? Because even though this campaign was worked on for several months in advance, they're like, we gotta roll this shit out now because not only are our projected consoles decline happening and that's creating the buzz that we expected, but this PlayStation 5 Pro, holy fuck. So for all of you that are out there doubting the PlayStation 5 Pro success, apparently Xbox ain't doubting it because they rolled this campaign out with vapor. Nobody does this. They just came out of nowhere. Phil Spencer just looked like he just rolled out of the fucking the washer. He's so distressed he's sleeping in the washer and shit. And they sent his ass across country. They're releasing commercials and there's nothing rolling out with it. It makes no sense other it being a response to the ever dropping console sales, which they were cognizant of. But what they weren't cognizant of is the success of the PlayStation 5 Pro. And that's why I believe, that's why I said you got to pay attention to these patterns. That's why I believe that Phil Spencer took that little dig that he did. And I think we're going to read it here where he said, we're not going to change we're not bringing in new people with $1,000 consoles. This is them trying something else. This thing that we've been working on. What about Sarah's thing? That you know, that thing that you guys called foolish? Like, who knows? Maybe this was a campaign that they originally scrapped. And then they were looking at internal data about the popularity of the PlayStation 5 Pro. Because trust me, you know, these companies are connected to each other, and they get this raw data from other they hire third-party companies to monitor their competition, to help them, you know, understand what they could be doing or how successful they could be. This could have been a campaign that they worked on, that was originally scrapped, that they sat on, and then, you know, up while they're getting this data about the PlayStation 5 Pro, they're like, holy fuck. Like, PlayStation's actually going to do this. They're going to outpower us again. Twice in the same generation. Holy fuck. Okay. That thing that Sarah had worked on almost to finish that you guys said was ridiculous. We gotta do it, Phil. We gotta do it. That could be why Phil looks tireless. It looks fucked up. Because I'm hearing from people that it's not health related. If it was health related, or if there was any inkling of it being health related, I you know, me and the people that I've been tapping, we would have no. As much as I don't like the job that he's doing, I don't wish ill will. No, this is just video games, for crying out loud. But I'm hearing it's not health related. And then Jason Schreier put something out there too. It was just an unflattering picture. But I'm telling you from experience, look, there was a 2-week period where something that we did was not working right. And it was critical to our business. And so there wasn't no thing where we would go to our clients and say, oh, this thing that we normally do, oh, we just can't do it. Like, it was something very technical. It required me to literally, for a week, stay overnight, like on the job. Like, we didn't have enough time to scramble and get hotel rooms, because it was a hotel right across the street. I literally had to sleep in this IT room, and I would stay on the phone all fucking night with our IT people, the Windows IT specialists, until we got it resolved. Literally. And then there was a situation where it kept getting worse and worse and worse, so pressure was on my boss. So my boss, we all stayed in this IT room, you know. I went and got my 360 and shit. I bullshit you. I am not, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I bullshit you not. I went and brought down my 360. We're playing 360 games in this room. I remember one day, because we have security come through, and they're supposed to make, because this is a highly secured room, nobody's supposed to be in there. So one day, security must have heard us playing 360 in this room. And they opened the door, and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, my bad. You know, we was cracking up, because all three of us, me, my boss, and one of my employees had to stay. Like, we would have employees alternate and would stay until we got the phone call from the IT people. Okay, try this, try that. And I was the main one that had to stay the whole week. They alternated with other people to stay with me, because it was a secure room and I couldn't stay there by myself. That was like one of the worst weeks of my life, because I literally lived off of Rite Aid. Like, I literally didn't go home for a week. And I lived off of Rite Aid food, whatever corner stores or whatever, which was in downtown Pittsburgh. I literally lived off of that for a whole week. The problem lasted 2 weeks. By week 2, they finally got some hotel rooms for us, and I could alternate. I could literally take a half a day and not come in, till noon or something like that. But that literally was the ebb and flow. I looked horrible. I lost weight because I was eating horrible food. and I got to a point to where I'm so sleep deprived and sick from the food that I'm eating. Like, who's to say, I'm not saying it's the exact same, but who's to say that this wasn't a campaign that Xbox had almost at the finish line? They didn't scrap, they scrapped it. And then Satya's like, along with these tumbling console numbers, PlayStation 5 Pro's about to kick our ass and hand us our nuts, Phil. That campaign that you said that was silly from Sarah, I think we need to roll it out. And who's to say they weren't spending the last few moments making phone calls, getting shit printed up, signing for Bill, at the last minute, why he looked so stressed. It could be because of this campaign. This campaign feels more reactionary than something that was like, okay, we're ready to move on to phase 2. It feels more like, holy fuck, our shit is dying and it's gonna get worse than our projections, because now our people that were faithful, they're gonna get PlayStation 5 Pros. It's gonna get even worse. We gotta get out here and we gotta start talking about the benefits of being on Xbox. We got to do something because this ain't working. That's what it looks like to me. Jason Nick says, and we got Heath Stevens in the house. He says, who cares about his health? Why you keep talking about food and health? Who the fuck are you? Jason Dix, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck told you could come to my channel and tell me what I should focus on? You know what? Here's what you can do. Jason Dix, you can eat a big fat dick. Vamoosh! Who the fuck you came to the wrong fucking channel, dick face. Dumb motherfucker, get out of here. Heath Stevens says, hey bro, the problem is quality games. The Xbox console is dead. They did commercials telling us that a console wasn't required for the past 2 years. And Game Pass will change, add support, and watch them remove day and date. Yeah, their shit is, the problem with Xbox is that they've lost their heart and soul and there's no coming back now. Not with this leadership. They got to change leadership. All right, so let's continue reading on here. Spencer, okay, I read that part. The number of games Xbox has for those platforms have increased substantially since its acquisition of both ZeniMax, media owners of Bethesda, GameWorks, id Software, and Arcane Studios in 2021 and Activision Blizzard in 2023. In 3 short years, the industry saw a big shift with properties like Elder Scrolls, Fallout, Doom, World of Warcraft, Diablo, and juggernaut Call of Duty franchises now belonging to Microsoft. But the company has enforced most of its games to remain exclusive, allowing cross-platform launches and support on day one for many of its staggered releases, with games like upcoming Indiana Jones and The Great Circle arriving on PlayStation 5 a few months after its Xbox and PC debut. But even with the acquisition, it hasn't been an entirely smooth road, with high-profile games like Redfall, Starfield, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2 arriving to tepid reception from fans and critics. Although sales for Starfield were initially strong, the game's player base has waned, even with recently released Shattered Space expansion. Yeah, that looks horrible for PlayStation. I mean, for Xbox. The weak performance of the first-party titles and the continued support of other platforms has only stoked the fire for players who say Xbox will drop out soon out of the console game. Speaking about consoles, Spencer said that he loves that people are buying Xbox hardware, but note that it isn't a growth market. Our biggest growth in Xbox players is on PC and cloud, he said. The console space all up isn't growing across all of them. Okay, I want to focus on this. This is the problem. And this is where they're putting the cart before the horse. There's a difference between, excuse me, growth and money. Money is what keeps the lights on. Growth makes what you do easier in the long term. It's a balancing act. How do I handle the money that I'm getting in now? How do I ensure that I keep getting money now while ensuring that I keep pipelines towards money open in the long term to make my job easier? It's a balancing act. What Phil Spencer is talking about as far as growth is concerned, okay, might be true statistically, but you don't sacrifice growth. You don't sacrifice your money now for growth, because if you die now, you're not going to ever grow, period. Right? You're never going to grow. So Microsoft sitting there saying, well, it's not a growth, it's where you're making your money now. It's where PlayStation's making its money now. There's nothing wrong with making investments in these growth areas. PlayStation's doing it. Nintendo's doing it. PlayStation has a crazy cloud infrastructure now. Even Nintendo, they're working with a cloud provider that uses Google Game for Cloud to do its clouds. Everybody's invested in these growth areas. It's just what you're trying to do, Microsoft, is you're trying to take this growth area and make it a foundation right now. That's your problem, because in the foundational way that works right now, none of you guys that are hired there are suited to work there. That's the problem. That's where Satya, this is all on Satya. Satya's job is to make sure that he has people there that know how to do both, that can walk and chew gum. Phil Spencer has exhibited that not only can he not compete in the way that the business is structured today, but he does not have a good understanding of how to set them in a good space for these growth areas. For example, it's very clear that in order for Xbox to be beyond the box, they really need cloud gaming as a catalyst. They are horrible in cloud gaming. Are they seeing growth? Yeah. Cloud gaming in general is still growing. They are seeing more usage out of cloud gaming. Are they seeing more money from it though? At the end of the day, the focus has to be money. MAUs, cloud gaming, PC. If it doesn't lead to more money, it doesn't mean anything. Microsoft's or Xbox's problem is they're too worried about the diverse spices that they use to make a meal versus how will the meal taste when we are done. That's Xbox's problem. Maybe use a little bit of thyme or use some of these mushrooms from Lake Minnetonka. No. How can we make a great meal first and foremost? We got to feed these people now. And if there's cheaper alternatives to feed these people, let's explore those. And let's keep going through one by one until we find reasonable, cheaper substitutes that'll keep these people coming, still feel like they have a great meal. No, Xbox is throwing everything out the window and trying to utilize these methods of revenue growth that are not proven yet. They're just not proven yet. Day and date on PC is not proven. Why do I say that? Because there's statistics out there that show that since Xbox is going day and date on PC, they've had the smallest revenue growth out of the big three. Percentage-wise. Out of the big, yes. The only thing that's changed that is the acquisition of ABK. That has nothing to do with them going day and date on PC with their legacy content. That's a problem. That is Xbox's problem in the short. They want to focus so much on these new pipelines of gaming without shoring up their main way of making revenue. So now they've been put in a position that, hey, we're deciding that we're transitioning away from how important the console is to us, but they haven't transitioned the money making. Your money's being made on the console. And if you want your money to be made equally in these different places, then these different places have to become lucrative. How do they become lucrative? When there's quality behind them. Game Pass, xCloud is one of the least quality cloud streaming venues out there. Even worse than Amazon Luna. Why do I say that? Because with Amazon Luna, you can game in 4K on Amazon Luna. Did you know that? Y'all probably didn't know that. You can game in 4K on Amazon Luna. It's not recommended, but there are certain Ubisoft games that give you access to their entire settings, and with the low bandwidth that Amazon gives you, because they only give you enough for 1080p 60, but this is how powerful their infrastructure is. But with the low bandwidth that they have, that they give you at Amazon Luna, you can still game at 4K 30. You just got, you got to bring the settings down. You got to bring the settings down to medium low, right? And you can game in 4K 30 over at Amazon Luna with certain Ubisoft games. I've done it with The Division. I've done it with Assassin's Creed. You can do it. Even Valhalla. Shout out to I forgot his name. He used to be part of Cloud Extreme. What's his name? Oh man. Cloud Gaming Extreme. He was one of the first people that showed that Amazon Luna, you could game in 4K. Now, you weren't doing it in 60 frames, but you could do it in 30. And you can't do that on Xbox right now. That is horrible. They are the worst provider of cloud gaming as far as performance and quality when it comes to any of the major hitters in the cloud gaming space. It's horrible. How are you going to replace your profitability on the hardware side with something like that? Something that performs worse than the Series S. Don't take it from me. Where's Doc at? Somebody ping Doc Dark. Shout out to Geek to Sneak in the chat. Final Fantasy 16 flop on PC and Square's not happy. Oh, well, Square fucked around and found out. We're going to talk about that. Oh, Albert, why you delete your message? Why did Albert delete his message? I see he deleted his message. Oh, hold on. Stevens deleted it? Why you delete it? No, he thought, don't, hold on. Where's? I gotta find Albert. There it goes. Hold on. Don't delete the message. My toilet is an Xbox. Hell yeah. Leave that shit up there. That's why I pinned that shit. What's up, Levon? What's going on, brother? All right, so that's Xbox in a nutshell. Let's talk about PlayStation. Let's talk about what's going on with PlayStation. And the PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh, you did? Yeah, you didn't delete it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that Heath deleted it. Heath, don't do that, bro. Don't do that. This toilet is PlayStation. I mean, this toilet is an Xbox. All right. Yeah, I don't want to read any more of this. It's bullshit. We're moving on to PlayStation. Did I play Lego Horizon? No. And I don't plan on either. Let's get that out of the way. Let's talk about Lego Horizon. So let me do this. Lego Horizon is not doing so good. It has a meta of 70. And it has a meta of 70. And people are shitting all over the game. Let me do this. Lego Horizon. Okay. I think this is a good tweet from Dreamwalker. Let's take a look at it. He says, my expectations were low, but holy shit. Lego Horizon Adventures peaked at 602 on Steam, lower than Concord. PlayStation's worst launch ever, just 23 reviews. It's number 77 in sales. Day one release on PC, by the way, in Nintendo. Last Lego game, Star Wars, had 82,000 concurrent users. And Dreamwalker said, he says, Horizon Lego Adventures, another flop under Herman Holt's leadership after Concord. So here's my thoughts on Lego Horizon. This is where our PlayStation listeners, y'all gonna be all worked up. Fuck around, you find out, man. There was no reason why Concord was bad. And Cold Blood, you can let me know what your thoughts are on this if you agree. Concord was bad, but Horizon was worse. Here's why Horizon was worse. I feel like Concord had a bad rollout. Yeah, the character designs were goofy as fuck. We made fun of them. They look like they had characters that look like the women off of It's Raining Men and shit. What are the motherfuckers? The Weather Girls and shit. They had characters that look like the Weather Girls. We made fun of that. We trolled them on that. And it not being free to play, I think, was just stupid. But I think there was something there that could have been fixed and salvaged and turned into a decent experience. And it made sense from a games as a service point of view. If you're trying to put more games as a service games out there, at least have them do decent so you can get the data back and create better games as a service experiences, as long as they don't fuck with your single player narrative experiences, and give you a better stranglehold over your games as a service games, instead of your 18 out of your top 20 games all belonging to somebody else. I get that. Horizon was a cash grab. Horizon, they simply tried to, they did something stupid. And they did something stupid who I mainly blame Hiroki Totoki, but I don't put Herman Holtz too far behind this dumb idea. Hiroki Totoki, because he does not understand gaming culture, looked at a character like Aloy and said, oh, if we just Lego size her, that'll make us a lot of money, because this person is popular on PlayStation. Jim Ryan said it best. PlayStation, even though they service a bunch of consumers, PlayStation makes hardcore games. They make adult games for adult gamers. Remember when he said that at the Paris Game Show 2018, I believe it was, after the fake Last of Us 2 controversy, where some writer tried to say that Sony just wants to make games to abuse women, some shit like that. And Jim Ryan just came out there and said, "Kiss my balls. PlayStation makes adult games for adult gamers." And even though Horizon isn't gory, it's adult drama. And you're not going to take a character, turn them into a Lego, and kids are going to come they're going to come crawling out of the crevices and the sewers or whatever and be like, oh, Aloy is my hero. They don't know who the fuck Aloy is. What should have happened is that this game never existed. If you're going to make iconic IP, or you're going to make iconic content off your IP, that is IP that was made for adult gamers, made by adult gamers for adult gamers, then do something innovative for adult gamers. Everybody that was potentially going to be a fan of Aloy is already fucking here. This is like Square Enix being dumb dicks, thinking, oh, we're going to see success if we do parallel development and go multi-plat. You can't even see success just going multi-plat even later. It's not going to happen. You got to change your content, and you got to just capitalize on when PlayStation releases. If all of your gamers are on PlayStation, it makes no fucking sense to have a console exclusive in the earlier part of the PlayStation life cycle. You're gonna have to wait until there's more PlayStations out there, like you did with the first Final Fantasy remake, and you killed it, right? It's a numbers game. Stop being a fucking dummy, Square Enix, or you'll fuck around and find out. Same here with Hiroki Totoki. Hiroki Totoki thinks that, oh, because these are popular on PlayStation, it means that they're generally popular everywhere. Not looking at the demographic, not understanding the culture of gaming, and not understanding that kids don't give a fuck about an Aloy. So because they tried to do a cash grab, instead of really trying to do something that has crossover appeal, but that's artistic and innovative and charming as the Lego games are, instead of doing something like that, they try to do a cash grab. Clearly what it is, because everybody's like, what the fuck is this game? What is its purpose? Where they normally don't say that about Lego games. I try to warn you. Now, this is where I transition from the Xbox people. I look at the PlayStation people and I say, I'm warning you. Or I told you guys at the very beginning, when Hiroki Totoki said that goofy shit at the beginning and it was mistranslated or whatever, and I said just the audacity for him to try to do that the way that he did showed me a level of arrogance and an unfamiliarity with the culture where there's going to be a lot of heartburn. I tried to warn y'all. This is my final warning. Hiroki Totoki is going to be a problem if we don't keep him in check. We do not say his name enough. I get that Herman Holtz deserves a lot of this smoke too, but you cannot just leave it at Herman Holtz. He's not the only problem. The bigger problem, especially in a situation like this, is Hiroki Totoki. Call that motherfucker out. Call him out. These people work for us. They're making, a lot of them are making more money in a year that you'll ever see in a lifetime. These people do not need to be handled with kid gloves. They need to be called out. Call him out. We got to swear at him and call him a motherfucker like me, but call him out. Hiroki, this was unacceptable. This was a cash grab. You messed up, buddy. Don't do it again. Call him out. Or we're going to continue to get shit like this. This was a black eye for a brand that has sold over 35 million in just a couple of games, or 30 million. Horizon is a huge brand, and it cannot be handled this way. We got to do better. We can't just sit there and say, "Oh, I don't want no bots. I don't want to give no fuel to the bots." Fuck them. They don't have a home anymore. Like Phil Spencer shut down shop and closed up all the homeless tents. They don't have a home anymore. Who cares what they say or they think? They don't have pressure from a competitor. That pressure got to come from us. This should have never happened. That's my thoughts. Cold Blood, do you have any thoughts on Horizon Lego Adventures and it flopping so far? What do you think about it?
Well, you took all my talking points already.
I sure did. You know, a lot of that shit came from Cold Blood. He just.
I mean, what can I say more than you absolutely fucked up with Lego Horizon? Like seriously, from the day of the announcement, yeah, I was like, for whom did you make this shit?
Yeah.
Like seriously. What kid is gonna be like, hell yeah, finally a Horizon game for me? Like, what? Nah, that's not happening, bro. Maybe if you have kids and you want to play with them in co-op, and I don't know if that game is even co-op, maybe that way you can maybe enjoy it. But I don't see it for nobody else, bro. Like, and when I heard they already rewrite the fucking story of the original, I'm like, huh? So on top of this being an unnecessary game, you also rewrite the original story? But goddamn. Nah, this is a fail on so many levels. Like, I wish we could see all the damn player counts on all platforms.
Across the board.
Just to see how fucking bad it really is. Because Steam alone is not enough. We need to know the PlayStation numbers.
Yeah.
To really call it an absolute flop.
Yep.
But it's not looking too good for this game. That much I can tell you. Ain't nobody talking about it, bro. I don't even see no gameplay being put up on Twitter. Like,
I know.
Nobody gives the shit.
I know.
And when I saw that, I was like, oh my god. The next one is going to be the online shit from Horizon. Oh. This, look, this franchise is amazing, but it needs its fucking break.
Yeah, it does. I agree.
Like, you put out a fucking VR game.
Yeah.
A Lego game. Now you're putting out an online game of that. Bro, nobody is that fucking invested in Horizon. Let's be real. Everybody's invested in the original story of Ally. All that other shit, that extra shit, bro, nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about the VR story. Let's be real. Nobody cares about a Lego reimagining of that shit.
Yeah.
And not a lot of PlayStation gamers gonna wipe with that online shit. Like that's my prediction right now. When they announce that for next year, bro, it's gonna be a lot of why the fuck did you not make part 3? It's gonna be like with The Last of Us all over again. And I swear to God, if they cancel this shit now, after already this shit being in development for so long and wasting everyone's time again, nah, PlayStation needs to full stop all multiplayer. Like, seriously, something is wrong with you motherfuckers over there. If this next fucking Horizon game is also cancelled, like Last of Us was, you need to stop. You really have to completely rethink your whole business at that point. I wish them good luck with that shit, but I'm not very optimistic right now.
I'm really concerned about these efforts. Let me see if I can find it.
This was Moss. Look, if they just made it for the Switch, yeah, okay, fine, fuck it. But they made it for every platform, and it feels like it's made for nobody. Not for the Switch crowd, not for the PC crowd, not even for the crowd it's actually for, the PlayStation crowd.
Yeah.
Like even Jay Barry said he ain't vibing with it. That should tell you something.
Yeah.
I mean, if one of the biggest PlayStation lovers out there says he doesn't like it, well, damn.
I'll say this. I've seen people try to play it who probably were like, you know what? Oh man, why is this thing getting such bad reviews, right? You know, and it doesn't actually it got a much higher score than most people thought. Yeah.
I mean, a 71. That is still way too high. It doesn't do anything new. It doesn't innovate on nothing. It's just a Horizon Lego game. That shit screams a fucking 5 out of 10 or 6 at best.
What were those 3 tiers that PlayStation was talking about with their games? It was experimental.
Oh my god. Yeah, then the fucking single player tier, and then the.
Yeah, what was those tiers? If y'all know in the chat, I'm trying to find that chart. Experimental. Oh, I can't remember. Shit. I want to find that chart.
Someone in the chat is going to probably tell us what it was. I forgot as well, because in my opinion that was the biggest fucking lie ever.
Yeah.
And I called it out the minute it came out of Herman Holtz's mouth. I said, nah, that mofo is tripping. Nah, hell nah. That experimental tier is soon gonna be the fucking priority if we're continuing on this path.
Yeah. That's why I said, yeah, like we gotta be cognizant and be paying attention to Hiroki. We gotta pay attention to him. Like Herman Holtz deserves that work too, definitely. But yeah, we gotta pay attention to Hiroki Totoki. This is all.
Wait, Moss, let me address Lavong. If you like Lego Horizon, bro, be my guest. But we called this shit the minute it was announced. It's not gonna be a game for most people. Maybe a few people might vibe with it for some reason. I don't know why. Because, like I said, it doesn't do anything special from any other Lego game. And it's a Horizon game. It's so fucking specific, bro. Most kids not gonna give a shit about it. Like I said, make a fucking Spider-Man or a Batman or, I don't know, make some fireman, policeman fucking Lego game. That might bring some kids in, but not Horizon. I'm sorry, I can see it.
Yeah. Yep. Albert says they milking it, and BV says I agree with this guy. Yeah, they are milking
it. They do the same mistake they did with Killzone. They started milking it with some fucking PS Vita titles and stuff, bro. It was all unnecessary. It should have been just 1, 2, 3, and then Shadowfall. But Shadowfall should have been a much more, what do you call it? A more complete game. Let's just say that. Like, bro, that shit needed co-op so badly. This was the game where they should have put a co-op mode in it.
I'm trying to. Oh, I think I found it. No, I didn't. Hold on. I think the Will. Let me see. MM2K William Aguilar. Let me see. My brother William Aguilar. Here we go, right here. I think. Let's see. This is February 28th. That's not it. I think it was day delivering social online. Okay, that's different. I'm a find it, but no, I'm sorry. Keep going. Yeah, like, let me ask you. We'll put this in the chat. Ask the poll. What a poll.
Also, boss, in my opinion, a game like this should never have costed $60 fucking dollars. Like, what do you expect for what 8 hours, 10 hours of fucking story? Like $60, really? Not happening. Not on Steam, that's for sure. These mofo's not gonna buy that shit.
Yeah, it's I'm asking you guys, are you happy with the experimental games like Lego Horizon proposed by Hiroki Totoki? I you know, if you think that they should keep trying it, then let us know. But I just think that it's bad. I think it's really bad for PlayStation to be heading down this path, especially when it's effectively hurting its better brands. And we gotta think of this. Cold Blood, you tell me. I don't remember a time when PlayStation had 2 big flops in the same year. I can't remember that.
When did Drive Club come out?
Oh, I don't know.
I think it was a flop with some other game together in that year. But bro, you can tell they are stalling for time real bad right now.
Mm-hmm.
With all this crap, like, come on, you don't see it? I see it. Like, bro, Concord was stalling for time. Lego Horizon definitely was stalling for time.
My opinion, I don't think they were stalling for time. I think they idiotically thought it would be a good idea to push those games back for the Pro. Because now they're talking about, okay, now you're going to see games more frequently. I think this was just a stupid.
Wait. For the Pro?
Mm-hmm.
Why? Concord never got announced as a Pro Enhanced game, and now this Horizon game is not even Pro Enhanced.
Yeah, I think they had different plans for those games. Like Concord was supposed to address their games as a service thing. So they weren't worried about that being Pro Enhanced, where Lego Horizons, it was supposed to be a money grab. So they didn't, I don't think they cared about the development for that. They just wanted to put those games out there at a specific time for those purposes. I think these bigger games though, not necessarily Ghost of Yatai, but these other games that are now all of a sudden going to start coming out of nowhere. Like it takes 5 to 7 years to develop these games. I don't think they were stalling for time. I think they pushed some of them back because they want these games to be played on the PlayStation 5 Pro day one for PSSR. And again, when I say this, I'm not saying I'm not justifying it. I'm not saying it's a smart move. It's stupid. But we're seeing a lot of stupid things happening right now. I think they wanted to ensure that for their PlayStation 5 Pro console release, that they're starting to have games after the fact come out Pro Enhanced day one. Because where are these games all of a sudden, where are these games coming from that are all of a sudden, you know what I mean, that are all of a sudden going to just start releasing? It takes 5 to 7 years to make these games. Why are these games coming out now? None of them could have came out before. Yeah, me personally, I have a hard time believing that. Damn it.
Well, they stall time with third party exclusives.
Here we go. That would have been smarter. Here we go. I found it.
But now it's over. Now we got nothing for November now, besides Lego.
Yeah.
And December, what do we got for December? Also nothing. Only thing we got is actually, it's funny enough, is from Xbox now. Stalker 2 and Indiana Jones.
We're going to be entertained with old games that are Pro Enhanced. That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so here it goes, folks. I found it. Shout out to my bro Will Aguilar, who went above and beyond with this shit and tried. And Will, hey, look, bro, I love you. Will remember I was telling you guys yesterday about how I blew like 13 stacks in electronics, and even just me thinking about it again as I was driving from home last night, I'm like, God damn, I really spent. And I was thinking, like, what the fuck did I spend through? Yeah, I was buying monitors, TVs like crazy, laptops. Most of it was laptops. I bought a couple of Alienware laptops. I brought like an MSI laptop. I just blew a whole bunch of money. And one of the things that I bought was for our Discord, for the PNTS Network Discord, I bought a PlayStation 4 Pro, and I gave it away. And we only had 10 registrants, which was insane, which was crazy. People were looking at me like I was fucking nuts. Anywho, William Aguilar, I believe he's the one that won that PlayStation 4 Pro. So that's my bro. But Bill, you gotta admit, you didn't hit the mark with this one in justifying Horizon Adventures and comparing it to Super Mario Run. Didn't Super Mario Run, didn't it do well for Nintendo when it was on mobile? I think it did. This ain't doing well. All right, so here's
I think they shut it down.
Yeah. So maybe it was a good comparison. I don't know. But here's what they were trying to do. Strong base of tentpoles augmented by transformational games and experimental opportunities. The tentpole games are existing hit franchises with new IP with high ambition from studios with proven track record and success. Remember, those are the games that are going to remain exclusive at least for a year. Well, now it's just a year. Transformational are the live service games that will be day and date on PC. That transformational, I don't have a problem with. What I have a problem with is how they're handling this tentpole and how they're handling experimental. That's where they're running into a big ass fucking problem. That's Hiroki Totoki. That is where his feet needs to be held to the fire about. Along with Herman Hulse. But yeah, it's definitely a problem. And then here goes Lego Horizon right here, and it completely bombed. It bombed. Let's see here. This didn't hurt Horizon. So because they made this game, people are not going to buy the next Horizon. I also heard Lego approached them with this game, and they should have said no. Can you respond to that, Cole? I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me just take care of something real quick. Hold on.
I mean, what is there to respond? Of course they're gonna buy the next Horizon game. That's not the issue. It's just this game ain't no one gonna buy. I still ask myself, why did they make this? This is not gonna bring new people in, bro. I don't see it. You might have more luck with the online shit, but that is still to be decided. We don't know yet what the hell it's gonna be even.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. So Juice, here's what I have to say to that. This didn't hurt Horizon, so because they made this game, people are not going to buy it. Okay. It's like what I said yesterday. When you were there for that, Juice. I said the exact opposite yesterday. Remember? I said this is not going to stop. This alone is not going to stop the success of Horizon. It's the practice. If the practice continues, it's going to hurt the brand. If they continue to try to pimp out this IP, it's going to be a stain on the brand. Like if they continue to do, it's going to draw away the appeal from Horizon. It's like a death of 1,000 cuts. It's the practice. They got to stop doing this. It's going to eventually, not just this one time, it's going to, if they keep the practice up, they're going to eventually hurt the brand. That's why we're saying right now, people need to speak up and speak against this practice so it stops now while it's not harming, while it's not that harmful. That's the problem. You gotta have a preemptive mindset. Not having a preemptive mindset is why the Xbox people have been thrown in a loop right now. And they don't know what to expect. We don't want to be in that same place. We got to speak up. He says if they just focus on the older crowd, they will be out of business. No one said focus on the older crowd. We're saying do not take your critical. Okay, so what? What now? We get a Last of Us 2 Lego game? Huh? We're gonna what's the motherfucker with the muscles? What's her name? With the blonde hair and the muscles? I forgot what's the character off of Last of Us 2 with the, what is her name? I forgot.
Abby?
Yeah, we have fucking Abby walking around in cut off Lego shirt with muscles and shit like that. Throwing blocks at, what are we doing? Huh? What are you doing? You understand? Is it clear now? Is it clear now what we're trying to say? Do not cheapen the brand. We're not saying don't make kiddie games. We're not saying don't make an Astrobot Lego game. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying don't invest in kiddie games, but this IP reaches a certain demographic. It's for a certain demographic. As you saw, the evidence is right in front of your eyes. As you saw, you can't just take something that's for a totally different demographic and Legoize it and make it popular with kids. It's not going to work. We just saw, so don't do this no more. You fucked around, you found out. Don't do this no more. That's it. Everything can't be Legoized. Now, of course, PlayStation can't just focus on adult gamers. But this IP is for adult gamers. So at best, what they should do is, maybe they can make a TV series out of it if they want to capitalize. Maybe they can. But whatever you do, which it shouldn't be this anymore, it has to be handled with kid gloves. And apparently, it wasn't, because the common objective feeling towards this game, even with PlayStation diehards, is it's not that good. It's not that good. It shouldn't be done. And the reason why that you took one of your more popular brands that has all these accolades and reduced it down to this, a poorly put together cash grab, proves that the person that wanted this done, Hiroki Totoki, or the person that signed off on this and thought it would be beneficial, Hiroki Totoki, did not put enough care into the delivery of this. That is a problem. Why do I say that? Because Yoshida would have never done that. Even if Yoshida would have greenlit this, he would have been there and he would have said, oh, fuck no, that can't be released. You're not doing that to Horizon. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me, do you truly believe, if you truly believe that, let's just say there was no way around it, the Horizon game was going to release the way it was going to release. You cannot tell me that if if Yoshida was behind the release of if he was overseeing this as head of SIE instead of Hiroki Totoki, you're trying to tell me you would have had the same shitty game? Hell no. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, they want Alloy to be the next Batman. Thank you, Geek. They looked at this mock-up that you see on your screen right now, and they said, "Oh my God, this is going to win kids over." They're like, "Who the fuck is this? Who is this?" We don't care. Mechanical dinosaurs, Lego. We don't. What the fuck is? We don't care. And on the surface, a story like that isn't super interesting to adults. It is because there's a end of the world theme to it that appeals to adults. Kid ain't gonna see this and say, "Oh, this is the shit." It didn't make sense to kids, and it doesn't. And Yoshida would have known that. Yoshida would have known that. And Ice Queen, I'm happy that your niece and your nephew, they're enjoying it. That's awesome. I think bigger picture, we would have liked an experience that your niece and nephew would still enjoy, but had broader appeal as well. And I feel like that if somebody else besides Hiroki Totoki, like Yoshida, was behind the helm, he would have still produced a game that your niece and your nephew would have enjoyed, that would have had more broad appeal, that I would have even enjoyed, because my kids grew up on the Lego games. I played the Lego games with them. And that would have held true to the power of the brand. And our message, my message, I don't want to keep trying to speak for Cold Blood. My message isn't necessarily that this was attempted, even though I think the attempt was a bad idea. I think this is being attempted half-heartedly. And I think we're seeing more half-hearted attempts coming out of PlayStation than we should be comfortable with. That's my problem. Like, if y'all would have told me, oh, a Lego Horizon game is coming out and Yoshida is directing or overseeing or whatever, I'd have been like, oh, okay, all right. I'm comfortable with this. I don't trust Hiroki Totoki. I don't trust Herman Holst. Outside of the talent themselves, I don't trust their oversight. And I think this is a clear example of that. And Ice Queen, I think that I'm glad your niece and your nephew enjoy it. I would prefer that they put something out there that your niece and nephew would enjoy, that has a bigger footprint as well, that does a service to the IP and is actually going to be lucrative instead of an embarrassment to the brand. Because that's ultimately what we got here, is an embarrassment to the brand. Should have never happened. Okay, those are our thoughts on that. I want to talk now about the PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's give our assessments on it. I did some footage. I'm working on a video. Hopefully it'll be out by this weekend or Monday. Cold Blood, you finally got some time with the PlayStation 5 Pro, just a little bit, because of problems that you're running into. I don't know if you want to talk about that, but if you want to let people know what your overall PlayStation 5 Pro experience has been so far, in your initial thoughts. The floor is yours, brother. Oh, I guess Cold Blood stepped away for a second.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Oh.
Man, now the joke ain't gonna come out like this shit. No, I said Persona 4 never looked greater than on a PS5 Pro. Chef's kiss to that. Best looking Persona 4 ever.
Oh, wow.
That fucking game from 2008. That's what I was playing.
You say that's all good.
Nah, to be real with you, I tried Stellar Blade. That little bit I played for a short few minutes. It looks good, absolutely, but this is not enough to bring me back to play a whole nother playthrough of it. God of War looks insanely good, like actually amazing what they did with God of War. And Black Myth Wukong now plays even better than before in performance mode.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
Those are the games that I could test out for now.
That you got your hands on.
Because I got no fucking disk drive to play the rest.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I mean, okay, no, wait. I could play Silent Hill 2, but is it even Pro Enhanced yet?
I don't think so. I'm gonna have to let me take a look at that. See what the I don't think Silent Hill 2 is. PS5 Pro Enhanced games. So here we go. Hold on. Why does my all right. Look at these PlayStation 5 Pro Enhanced titles. Okay, so there's 50 plus. I don't know if they added to this. This is Alan Wake 2. No Silent Hill. Not right now. No, not right now. What I will say, I play. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
No, that's bad. Why is it not Pro Enhanced? What's going on?
Yeah,
it's one of those few exclusives you got left in the second half.
Yeah.
Of this year, like, come on. Pronto, come on.
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree.
No, what the Mexicans say if something has to go faster?
Andale.
Ándale.
How did my screen do that? It just did something weird. Okay. I was trying to look at every enhanced pro game list. Okay. So this list came out a couple days ago. Let's take a look at this list. But I don't know if this list on the PlayStation site has actually been updated. Is it, no, Silent Hill is pro enhanced. It is now.
It is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Let's look at that.
Check that out. Yeah. That's what's up. I knew there were some driblets of games that were coming through that were getting enhanced here and there. But yeah, Stellar Blade. Let me see what else is. Yeah, there's a good number of games coming out. Okay. Says that's Creep Mirage, 60 FPS quality mode.
And how is it enhanced? Do you know that?
Let's see here. They just say it just says Silent Hill 2 here. That's all it says. Let me try to look up Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2.
Because I'm in the settings right now. It still has only quality and performance mode.
Okay, so this article says,
please don't tell me they're gonna just leave the game running as it was. Just use the horsepower of the PS5. Nah, this is not pro enhanced. This is not pro enhanced.
It says Silent Hill 2 Remake PS5 Pro Enhanced support confirmed via PS Store listing. Although it has been revealed that the Game Boost feature, Sony's new powerhouse console is out today and has also hugely improved the performance of games with the PS5. Although it has been revealed that the Game Boost features also to bring, but hold on. What is the Silent Hill 2 Remake? Okay, so this article doesn't say how it's supposed to be pro enhanced. Yeah. And 6 days ago, someone says, hold on, when is this patch coming? So apparently it hasn't came yet. No. So apparently I'm looking at this user who's saying, okay, you're saying it's pro enhanced. When the fuck is the patch coming? So that label that was ever out there must have been premature because it's not pro enhanced. But it's supposed to be coming. It's coming. I knew it. It's supposed to be coming. So we'll see. Cool.
Oh, nah. Wait. Dude, this cannot be the fucking mode, right?
What is it called?
Oh, just performance, but when I look at it, it's so bad. What the hell happened to the image quality here? Yeah, what the fuck? Wait, let me look at the quality mode.
Okay.
Because this looks very bad. Or maybe I just remember it wrong, but it didn't look so fucking shimmery and shit. Yo.
Do you think maybe they enhanced it with PSSR anti-aliasing? Because I remember I was getting a bunch of shimmery shit with God of War Ragnarok when I was playing it, and I had to turn the anti-aliasing off, then turn it back on, and then the shimmering went away. So I would check to see if maybe there's an anti-aliasing option there. That's PSSR anti-aliasing, and maybe that's the enhancement.
No, there is no PSSR whatsoever in here in the settings.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, they got a classic. While you're checking that out, hold on, let me put this up here real quick. What the fuck? They got a classic post up meme. OG classics of my bro post up when the console war was at its peak. Yeah, because it's over now, buddy. This is, hey cat, why don't you bury your crap? Ain't nobody wants to see that. Oh shit. He says, why don't you bury your faith in Xbox getting better? He said, nobody wants to see another Battletoads. Oh shit. Oh man. Thought process before tweeting. The man better for Xbox sharing your gamer tag. Return to Twitter once Xbox receives the uncommon good Metacritic score and claim Pony's obsessed with it. Oh, some classic post up memes. All right. My thoughts on the PlayStation 5 Pro is, you know, I got to try a series of games. The games that I spent the most time with is Stellar Blade, of course, and then Spider-Man. Those two look marvelous. I am going to try Last of Us 2. Like I said earlier, when we were doing like kind of the pre-show, the one that amazed me the most was what do you call it? The one that amazed me the most was I won't say amazed me the most, surprised me the most so far out of the 4 games that I tried was Dead Island 2. You said, what games are we talking about? We're talking about Silent Hill 2. Yeah, and that's what I was questioning, because it says it's pro enhanced. Some articles said it, but then the patch didn't come through yet. Silent 2 wasn't patched, and I don't think they released a patch for it yet. Yeah, so it's not here yet.
No, it's just running much smoother, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the...
But I don't know about the image quality, though. Maybe that's because I put that option on that it's gonna enhance a game anyway, even without a patch.
Yeah, and sometimes that'll work, sometimes that won't. They said, like, if you're getting a bad experience with it for the game, you might want to shut it off for that game. Oh, hold on. Let me see. What's this? Are you serious? I forgot about when they did. They're making fun of the PlayStation survey.
PlayStation survey?
I mean, I'm sorry, the Xbox survey. Oh man, this is hilarious. I wish I could play it for y'all, but it has like music tracks on it. All right, let's do this before we close out. I want to check. I love checking Jamie's account. He says the one game Xbox fanboys will use to tell you not to buy the PlayStation 5 Pro, Alan Wake 2. Yeah, the game that only like 10 people total have. Like, I'm really gonna base my decision off of that. Watch out, guys. It's 2027, not 2026. It's 2027 now, not 2026. This clown is making sure you waste your life away waiting and worrying about Xbox. Oh, okay, let's see what this is. From Cold Eastwood. And while we're doing that, let's end this poll. Oh, no. In the poll. Let's end that poll. Says, are you pleased with the experimental games like Lego Horizon by Hiroki Totoki? 47 of y'all percent said yes. 15. Oh my God. You know what? I'm glad Xbox has bent the knee, because now that gives me time to work on you PlayStation fanboys. I'm sorry. You're happy with Horizon Legos? It's doing worse than Concord. You're happy with like you're happy that the brand. Okay, and you're so in other words, you're happy with Hiroki Totoki. Okay. Hopefully, it'll take another 7 years to deal with you guys, but yeah, you guys are next on the list. You Sean, you're happy with it. Well, Sean, you're what's Sean's favorite game? Is it Cold Blood? What's that Gundam game? Gundam shoot 'em up. What is that Gundam? Sean, hey, look, man. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. If you happy with it, if you like it, I love it. That's cool. But yeah, it's a failure. It's a failure. Shout out for Sean. Shout out for Sean with the 7 months. He says, I am. Now what? Oh shit. Shout out to Sean with for the 7 months. Appreciate you, good brother. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, we were checking out Jamie's act account. All right, so now we got it. Let's play what Jamie had to say. Why is this? Well, let's play what Holt has to say. I can pause this music. Let's play it. Great, let's go.
Phil Spencer also talked to Rolling Stone about next generation consoles in a small soundbite that he said really got fans wondering, are they going to make a next generation console? And here's what Phil said. We'll definitely do more consoles in the future and other devices. I feel like Phil Spencer and the team have said this many times, but people tend to feel like Xbox is going to give up on the console as they've kind of given up their strong push right now on the current one. Why would they make a next generation console? We know in 2021, they already started to plan out next generation, and there are rumors that next generation might be as early as 2026, but probably closer to 2027. Phil Spencer also talked to Rolling Stone about next generation consoles in a small soundbite.
The caption from Jamie's act is now it's 2026. I mean, 2027 instead of 2026. Yeah, I don't think so. What else we got here? Hold on. Why is... Okay. Ryan says Colts, guitars, and Xbox. Yeah, it sure is. PlayStation is successful because we don't put our faith in executives. We put our faith in games. As long as PlayStation keeps dropping bangers and great hardware, I'm always going to be good with PlayStation. And that's the thing, Corey. Yeah, Horizon dropped. It's bad. It's doing worse numbers than Concord. I'm not selling my PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm way more happy despite some of these fuck ups. I'm just saying that these fuck ups are starting to mount and they're sending off warning flags. And we as consumers, our number one job as consumers is to make sure that these companies keep looking out for us. So when there are signs that they're starting to stray away from that, it's our responsibility to push back and keep them on eggshells. So yeah, I'm not, this is not me complaining. Is not me saying, oh, it's not me dangling my PlayStation 5 Pro like Michael Jackson with a baby over a balcony. That's not me doing that. That's me just simply saying, no, I want you to feel the heat, and I want you to understand that you have to keep me happy as a consumer. Don't stray away from that or you're going to lose. So, let's see what else we got here. He says there is fake outrage for Xbox. Meanwhile, he forgot he told Xbox fans that games are going to be exclusive, and why should they be excited? Real hurt. Okay.
It's going to be the best.
I don't even know who this dude is. Plume Gaming. Let's listen to this. Gloom Gaming. I've never even heard of this.
Now, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. I thought that they were going to make all of the future games that come out exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem. And if you're somebody who is on an Xbox platform right now, Xbox PC, or if you just play through the cloud, this is a great day for you. Xbox is going to be the best place to play if you want access to all of the Bethesda titles and all of the titles in the future coming from the other studios. It's awesome to see that we can now put that stupid argument as to whether these games are going to be exclusive or not to rest. They are going to be exclusive, and it's funny because it is for the best in terms of exclusivity for these games. If there is one place that you want a game to be exclusive, you want it to be exclusive on the Xbox ecosystem. Now, this is exactly what I thought was going to happen. I thought that they were going to make all of the future games that come out exclusive.
Golly, Jonathan with the $2 says we need more Lego Sony games. Yeah, we shit. We can get Astro Bot game. What else can we get? We can get Lego's Splatoon. I mean, not Splatoon. What was that shit? What was that game called? We can get a Lego Destructive All Stars. I mean, who cares? But, you know, these are adult characters. We don't, you know, they're not going to translate into Lego characters. You know what I'm saying? It says, he is a true bot, says Muhammad. Don't kid yourself here. No respect were displayed in either pick. I know what else is in Xbox too, but I won't say it out of respect. Someone check on his knuckles. He probably went straight through a wall while making this video. Yeah, this is another.
This is Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this.
Another Colt Eastwood video. Let's check this one out.
This is Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I don't know. This has been a tough thing to talk about for a long time, and half of the games that Xbox has in the roadmap that we've talked about quite a bit, half of those games will come to PlayStation, down the road in a year or two, or maybe months. But the other half are just going to launch straight on Game Pass, and I think, or straight on PlayStation. But the other half are going to launch directly onto PlayStation day and date. And I think if you look at them, whether they're live service based online or whatever, or their existing franchises, all Bethesda games, all Activision games will be day and date from now on.
Hello, darkness.
Oh shit, I can't. Okay, I forgot about that part. Oh, I got to remove that. But yeah. Oh gosh, we got Sharm with the $2 again. He says, Lego, Last of Us, Lego Helldivers, Lego God of War's buddy. Okay. Let me tell you something. Horizon at 30 million copies sold. If that ain't money, then I don't think a Lego Helldivers. Okay. All right, y'all. What's happened? With that said, we're going to get out of here. That's it for today's show. We thank you so much for coming through. And again, hit that like button if you haven't already. We're going to hopefully have more gameplay. I'm going to try to do more some Dead Island. I might even do a Dead Island comparison video between that and GeForce Now Ultimate, just to get some people's temperature up and shit like that. But I'm also going to finish up on this video that I've been working on. That's why I don't do these type of videos. That's why I just rather but every now and again, if I come up with an idea, I try to roll it out or whatever. See what you guys think. With that said, I appreciate everybody. Cold Blood, any final thoughts before we get out of here, brother?
No, not really. I need some more time with the pro, bro. Before I can tell you.
All right, let's get out of here. All right, y'all. With that said, until next time, have a wonderful gaming day. Peace.
So I'm gonna try out